So Dr. Tanvir is one of the candidate. Like I started with my preparation with like part A from part A, right? From part A, I know him, and he's a brilliant student. Okay, so and he's someone who dig deep to the everything, and then he goes for like for his exam and all that stuff. And I knew he's going to pass, and he did a tremendous good result, Alhamdulillah. And we want to hear from Dr. Tanvir Bhai. Dr. Tanvir Bhai, please share whatever you did for your exam. I know like most of the candidates wants to hear from you. So please share your experience about this MRCS OSCE exam.
Thank you so much, Atik Bhai, for giving me the opportunity to share my experience in such an excellent platform. Uh, I knew Atik Bhai from part A. We were practicing recall. Since then, I know him, and I saw the birth of IMG Academy in front of my eyes when there were only 3 or 4 members at the very beginning when IMG Atik Bhai started the IMG conception. And uh, uh, my uh, I don't know. I just joined now. I know you all are tired listening to a lot of success stories. I'll just tell you one thing. To crack MRCS Part B, you need to do one thing. That is practice, practice, practice. Yesterday, I was talking to a candidate whose exam is in January, and he was saying that he is not getting the opportunity to practice a lot, but I emphasized to him that he need to practice a lot, because I passed because you may not believe or not, history, communication, and procedure station, these things I practiced maybe 1,000 times. Trust me, I
You are
practiced
a chat
each.
GPT.
I knew Atik Bhai will say these things, but I was totally blind about the examination station. Even in during the last month of my preparation, I was thinking to postpone my exam. Even I talked with Atik Bhai, should I go for the exam or not? Because I had no clue about the examination station. I was preparing for all the knowledge stuffs, all other skill stuffs, but I was totally in a blind side for examination station. Then I thought that I should join the IMG workshop hands-on, and I joined there. And I was fortunate enough. Atik Bhai was so kind that he he rescheduled all the exam to complete within 3 days, because I had no time to attend all 4 days. I did my hands-on only 3 days. I was not there for last date, and Atik Bhai made the examination station very concise and very to the specific. Because if you go through the materials, there are a lot of points in each exam station, but you need to have a very concise thing to do for examination practice. And uh, where IMG Academy is unique is you will get a lot of opportunity to practice here, because round the year continue practicing only platform is IMG. Trust me, I knew another one or two academy, one or two coaching, or whatever you say, or whatever you say, mentoring program for MRCS. I knew from very deep, but you trust me, IMG is the only platform where you can get the opportunity to practice throughout the year. Every day you can get the opportunity, and this is the only key to success in MRCS Part B. Uh, and okay, I want to share one of my bad or harsh true experience about myself. As I said, I prepared the examination station in the last few weeks after coming from the IMG workshop. So I was shaky in examination station, and I was praying to the Almighty that, please, Almighty, don't put myself in the very first station in examination station, and I was also praying that may Allah don't give me the spinal case, spinal stenosis, as Ishra was saying, spinal stenosis case. I was afraid of that. But you people will be laughing hearing me. My first station was examination station, and my first case was spinal stenosis. I was totally frustrated, devastated, and the examiner was a Pakistani examiner. He was, I think, bit strict. He was just having a lot of argument in the question answer session after the examination, and I was frustrated that maybe I am losing the pass mark from this station. But after that, I was confident that once if I can go to the anatomy station, I will gain my confidence. And immediately my next station was anatomy station. And Alhamdulillah, I did splendid in all three anatomy station. That give me the confidence that yeah, things are in my hand, I will do better. And after anatomy station, all are like practicing in the IMG group, because critical care, and okay, as the critical care word came from my mouth, uh, how to read critical care station, how to prepare for critical care station, and how to deliver critical care station. This is little bit tricky. If you think you will just read the critical care station and you will produce in the exam station, you will never be able to do that. Okay, because critical care stations are little bit tricky in a sense that the examiner will ask you to explain each and every single thing you say in respect of the provided scenario. And this trick I learned from IMG as well as my brother Atik Bhai. He first introduced that critical care topics should be read in that style, should be answered in that style. Uh, Crisp, ATLS, these things, how to handle these things. I think he is best to explain crisp things, critical care things to candidates, upcoming candidates. That's it. And okay, one more thing, target on or section which will be no examiner will be able to beat you. Like in knowledge, you should focus on anatomy, that you will target 54 to 56 out of 60 mark to gain from anatomy. This will be the base, this will be the pillar to pass the knowledge station. Because in pathology station, definitely you will lose some mark, because if you ask all the candidate, I think they will agree with me, because in pathology station, examiner will not accept lot of your answer. You read it from the material, whatever may be the material. Even you will not know what examiner is actually looking for. They will disagree your answer. They will be dissatisfied with your answer. As well as these things also may happen in critical care station, because the way they expected that you will explain the critical care thing, maybe you will not be able to fulfill their satisfaction. But in case of anatomy, they cannot change things from anatomy. And to be specific, anatomies are like math. If you can answer, you can get 58 or even 60 mark you can target from the anatomy. And in case of skill part, I will suggest that focus on history and communication, history and his communication station. These things you can gain lot of mark, because just what you need is to have a good fluency in English and have a good idea about what you are doing there. That's it. You can target lot of mark from history and communication station, because in case of procedure or in case of examination, maybe you will miss one or two things to do, one or two things to perform during the exam due to stress. So just you need to focus on uh, targeting a good control, a good command over history and communication station. These things will make a foundation for you to pass in the skill part. That's it. Thank you. And
Okay,
I'm sure a lot.
Dr. Tanvir bhai, thank you for praising me. Thank you. But I didn't know like you did like practice 1,000 times. You are saying
Yeah,
someone was practicing 600 times, and I was saying like
no,
how could it be possible, right?
yeah,
So
I
you
practiced each and every day, but unfortunately,
and you were
my
saying I'm not practicing anything.
no, particularly for examination station, the
Yeah.
first time I practiced the examination during your hands-on. I
Hmm.
told you that make
Correct.
a shortcut for me.
Correct. Yes. Yes. All right. So anyone want to ask anything to Dr. Tanvir bhai?
Hmm?
Dr. Strange, right? So everyone is like, having a fear. Maybe like, all right. So there is no question to you. That's great. All of you will pass then. If you don't have any queries, any questions. Okay, that's fantastic. All right, Dr. Tanvir bhai, thank you for participating and share your experience with us. And I know there are lots of things that you want to say, but I hope that you are going to say those things to the candidates whenever you are going to like have the mocks and all that stuff in future, inshallah. And again, congratulations. I'm really like, feeling good when I see the results of you, Dr. Ishra, Dr. Tasneem, like all of those who were there with me from the very beginning. And you guys were there. And even in the books of IMG, your name is there, right? So you guys have to pass this, right? So yeah. So yes, thank you so much for being here, and don't go anywhere because we are going to start the
Yeah.
mock sessions, and you and Ishra will be taking over, okay, for the mock sessions. I will be here, of course. I will be hearing from all the candidates, and I'll be giving everything. But yes, you guys have to be here, okay?
I want to mention one tiny thing before
Mm-hmm.
you conclude, Hi. I want to
Mm-hmm.
say this, like this is a golden opportunity. When I was preparing in the start of my preparation, right, I didn't have any success stories to listen to. There was no platform or no way to actually reach out to a candidate who would, in detail and so personally tell about their experience during the exam and all that. There was no opportunity like a platform like this for everyone, free for all, so I'm just, I was keenly listening to Dr. Tasneem. I was keenly listening to Dr. Tanvir, and I made an, observation that see, all three of us are very different, and all three of our approaches are very different. Still, we all passed, right? And that's the thing that you don't have to follow someone else's technique. Follow your
Correct.
own technique, and inshallah, you're going to pass.
Yes. Yes. All right.